Good evening. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Sci Fridays. As always, I'm your host, the Captain, bringing you the best in sci-fi from years gone by. So, I hope you guys dug last week with Tek War. Me and Mark were sitting there talking about that. Let me know where you watched Tek War when it originally aired. He says UPN. I was on syndication, so I watched it, I think, on Sunday afternoons. So, give me a heads up on that one. But, before we get started today, as always, Sci Fridays is brought to you by RU Game, the best company of collectible video game magic, collectible toy role-playing store located at 124 North Sunset Drive, Piqua, Ohio, 45356. You can find us on Facebook at RU Game. It's A-R-E, letter U, G-A-M-E. And we ship all over the United States. So if you ever see something you want, man, let me know. Ship it out to you. So, all right. The captain has been working overtime this week. I'm not gonna lie though, Sunday I did nothing. I crashed hard Sunday. Last Friday, while you guys were watching the show, I popped on. I was on a movie set. Filming it was an extra, but I ended up being a featured extra, so we'll see how that goes. But we got more filming later on, so in November, I will be filming more for the same movie. So you're eventually going to be able to see the captain in a lot of places. So, but I'm always working on something. But no, I worked my butt off. I've been going. I crashed hard Saturday night. Fell asleep, I don't know, about midnight. Woke up the next morning, realized I was still on the couch, that I hadn't moved. Said to hell with it, rolled back over, went back to sleep, got up my normal time, went upstairs, got dressed, got showered, got all that fun stuff, came downstairs, Vince came down to hang out with me, and I fell asleep again. Tina came down to check on me, and I woke up for a brief moment, and then fell asleep again. I slept somewhere in a ballpark of close to 14 hours, so my body was just like, nope, you're done. You're done. You need to sleep, you need to rest. So, evidently, if I can burn the candle at both ends and then maybe once every 2 months I just crash for an entire day, I think I'm okay with that. So, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's going to eventually take a toll. But until then, I'm almost 50, so I think that's pretty good. So, we're going to get started today as I ramble on about dumb stuff. And we're going back to some ISIS. And I really like this show, man. And, the fact that DC Comics made her canon is awesome. Because, she did hang out with Shazam. So now she's hanging out with Black Adam. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy this. This is ISIS. This is episode 3. And this is Fool's Dare. From, 9/20/1975. So, little Paul was a year old when this dropped. So, have fun.
"O my queen," said the royal sorcerer to Hatshepsut, "with this amulet, you and your descendants are endowed by the goddess Isis with the powers of the animals and the elements. You will soar as the falcon soars, run with the speed of gazelles, and command the elements of sky and earth." 3,000 years later, a young science teacher dug up this lost treasure and found she was heir to the secrets of Isis. And so, unknown to even her closest friends, Rick Mason and Cindy Lee, she became a dual person. Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
And good afternoon to you, Tek.
What's this?
A bulletin from the police department.
Oh, my unpaid parking tickets have caught up with me at last.
Reward for information leading to the conviction and arrest of any car thieves.
Stolen cars?
A lot of them. 9 cars stolen in less than 2 weeks, all in this area.
Police must be desperate for information.
Too bad ISIS isn't around at a time like this.
Well, that's right.
Oh, what a race!
You came out of nowhere.
That was fun.
I would have had you if you hadn't cut me off in the turn.
I didn't cut you off.
If I would have kept at my speed, I would have ran right into you. Come on, Ernie. She won the race. You're just been out of shape because you were beaten by a girl.
It's only a bike race, Ernie. It's not important.
Yeah, this looks like a good one.
It's fine. It's best, baby. It's the best.
Remember this place, Frank?
Yeah? Sure looks deserted.
Frank and I snuck in once
What for?
to see what was there. Of course, it's not something a girl would do.
Why not?
Well, boys are naturally curious. Girls aren't. Besides, it's dangerous. I don't think a girl could do it alone.
Because I'm a girl, right?
Yep.
What's inside?
Well, there's a lot of old junk, some parts, maybe even a few rats.
Rats?
Yeah, you still want to go in?
Maybe.
You cut me off and run the race. Why don't you just quit while you're ahead?
I didn't cut you off. You were afraid to take that turn at top speed. That's why I beat you.
Well, you're a pretty brave girl when it comes to bikes. This junkyard takes a different kind of guts. I don't think any girl could cut it.
I can.
Well, let's see. All you gotta do is climb over the fence. Stay there an hour.
An hour?
Frank and I were there longer than that. Well, I guess we'll just have to tell everyone she chickened out.
No, you won't.
She called your bluff, Ernie. Come on, let's go. No, we shouldn't go. It's dangerous. What if she gets hurt? The place is deserted. What can happen to her? I really don't think we ought to go. Well, I'm not staying around here an hour.
graded the last paper.
I can explain.
What took you so long? You must have walked back from the library.
I did.
Hardly the afternoon to begin a physical fitness program, Andrea.
Just so happens my car was stolen.
Your car?
When I came out, it was gone. Not a clue. Except maybe this.
Car paint.
They're not taking the stolen cars out of state. They're repainting them right here.
Well, it's a big city. Where do we begin?
With this. An old newspaper story. 2 years ago, the police busted a gang of car thieves. All of them went to jail except one. His name? Sam Niles.
Where do we find him?
Says here he used to work at a junkyard on 7th. Around body shops, around wrecking yards. An artist with spray paint.
Let's start looking.
Can we take your car?
Sure. If it's still outside.
Right.
It's a good-looking heap. You know, we paint this up and sell it. That's 10 cars in 2 weeks.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
What color you feel like today? Huh?
Hey, yellow. You got any yellow?
Yeah, I think I happen to have some.
Stolen cars.
You worried about Cindy? Lots of kids have snuck into that junkyard. But that still doesn't make it right. We're safe, and none of them ever got hurt or lost. So don't worry about it.
You need any more paint?
Yeah, about another quart.
Well, where's it at?
Behind the shop.
Okay, just a second. Yeah, I'll get it. What was that?
I don't know. You see anything? Hey, looky here. It was only Henry. Chasing a mouse or something.
You think that cat is big enough to have knocked over that hood?
Yeah, sure.
No way. Now look, I want to keep on looking, huh?
Hey, come on. No one's here. Forget it. Let's go finish the car.
Where you going? Hey, man, it's long enough. Cindy's nowhere in sight. Think something's gonna happen to her? Well, how do I know? The here, and I'm gonna go try to find her.
It's all my fault for pushing her into that stupid junkyard.
She won the race.
Why did I have to start that whole care number anyway?
Show her how tough you are.
We better go back.
Well, there's no business here, that's for sure.
Want to have a look anyway?
Looks pretty deserted to me. Besides, we have a lot of places to check out.
They haven't seen Sam Niles in months.
What's the matter? It looks like something else is bothering you.
Try his junkyard. The one with the signs on the fence.
Out of business. The sign said so.
Something I saw there doesn't make sense to me.
I know what you mean.
What was it? The place was locked up. Looked like someone hadn't been there in years.
That's it. The lock on the gate.
Right. The chain was old and rusty, and the lock was shiny.
Brand new.
Right.
Friday, can you hear us? Turning in front. Are you okay? Coming over.
There is someone in here. Told you it wasn't the cat.
What are you doing here? All my fault, Mr. Mason. Cindy Lee's in there.
In there? What for?
I dared her to go in about 2 hours ago. Her bike's still here. She's alone. She could be hurt.
There may be someone in there besides Cindy.
I'm gonna go around the other side of the fence and scout it.
I'm going with you.
No, you find a phone, call the police.
Be careful and wait till I get back. Come on, guys.
Over there.
Hey, we better go. Let's take our stuff and split before she calls the cops.
Oh, mighty ISIS.
ISIS.
ISIS, am I glad to see you? They almost caught me. Are you all right? Sure, but they're getting away. You stay here. I'll be okay.
I can see they're here, but where?
Thanks, Tet. Joe Bird told me.
The police are on their way.
Good. I don't think these two will be stealing any more cars for a while.
Thanks for helping us. Where's Andrea?
I think she's helping Cindy. I'll find her.
You should have seen Isis.
She was terrific.
Well, I guess I didn't get here in time. What's wrong with your ankle?
Just a sprain.
I'm sorry I sent you in there, Cindy.
I knew I shouldn't have gone in there, but that crack of yours about boys being better than girls...
Cindy, sometimes you have to listen to your own inner voices and let them be your guide.
You're right. I realize that now.
And I realize you're a better bike rider than I am.
Some of the time. Did they steal your car?
They sure did.
I thought I recognized it, but it's yellow now.
Well, I never liked red anyway.
Pudding Pops. It's creamy Jell-O pudding frozen on a stick.
Hey! Let's go home!
Good friends are for sharing the things you like a lot. Good times are for sharing Jell-O Pudding Pops.
Hey, I hope you guys are still liking ISIS. You know, I really like this. I mean, yes, it's, you know, Funimation. Funimation is a completely different thing. It's a Filmation's show based on roughly trying to do their own Wonder Woman. So, and I think they do a good job. I mean, you know, for the time restraints, for the budgetary restraints, this is not a bad show. The fact that Joanne Cameron hated the bird is funny learning that later on. But that tends to be the case. A lot of people did not like their Animal co-stars. So, But here we go, guys. We're going to keep it in the Filmation universe. We're going over to Jason the Star Command adjacent. We're going to Space Academy. You know, Space Academy's fun. And there's another special guest star, a chimpanzee. They loved chimpanzees back in the 70s because they're like, oh, they're fun. They're like almost humans until they rip your face off. Never trust a chimpanzee like a dolphin. I never trust either one. I don't know. I would trust a gorilla before I would trust a chimpanzee. Just saying. You know, they'll just beat you. Boom, 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 dead. You know, chimpanzees are mean. So, I don't trust them. But, on that note, we're going to do Space Academy Episode 7, Monkey Business, because it's got a chimpanzee in it. That, you know, they put a diaper on, that they put in a spacesuit, and they made it part of the show. Like they did Adam on Arc 2. I feel bad for him, because that would have to suck. But, you know, you're a chimpanzee, you do what you're told, until you don't do what you're told, and you go mad. So, this is Space Academy Episode 7, Monkey Business. Enjoy.
man's most magnificent achievement in the conquest of space, the man-made planetoid, Space Academy, founded in the star year 3732. Here we have gathered young people from the farthest reaches of all the known worlds. They have been chosen for their unique abilities and are being trained to cope with the mysterious, the unknown, the unpredictable dangers lurking in the vast darkness of space.
Adrian, Loki, are you ready for the demonstration?
All ready, Commander? If you'll just plug these into the converter, we'll begin.
I'll be delighted.
Okay.
If I'm interrupting something, I'll come back later.
No, stay. I was just going to show the Commander how this works. I'd like you to see it, too. Now, this enables me to communicate my thoughts with Jake by a series of word pictures.
Have him take that plastic cup and fill it from that jug over there.
Wouldn't you like me to have him do something a little more difficult?
No, that's hard enough. And this I've got to say. You sound skeptical, Chris.
Now, quiet. I must concentrate. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. Come on, boy. Do me proud. Oh, Jake. Let me try it again.
Yes, Laura?
Commander, the space mirror pointing toward Alturas is stopped. It isn't rotating.
T-Gar's on Alturas with Professor Bolt.
Laura, do you have T-Gar on the primary monitor?
Yes, I'll transfer.
Hello, Commander. Listen to this and hear me good, Gampu. Something has happened to my mirror. It isn't focusing the sun's rays on Alturas at all, and the temperature is dropping very rapidly. Not only will all the crops be destroyed, but I shall freeze to death in the bargain. And let me remind you, Gampu, if that happens, the responsibility falls upon the Academy's head.
Calm down, Professor. I assure you that we will...
I will tell you exactly what must be done, and you will follow my instructions. Is that clear?
I will consider your instructions and then make my decision.
Someone has to go to Specular at once. The adjustments should be quite simple enough. My instruments tell me that the focus has been shifted by approximately 3 degrees, and my practiced eye confirms it. And above all, treat that refocusing mechanism gently. It is very, very fragile.
We are aware of that. T-Gar, take Professor Bolt to Specular at once.
Negative, Commander. The temperature here drops so fast that the controls in the Seeker have all been frozen. There is no way I can get it running. We can't leave here. Commander, you've got to do something before it's too late.
Commander. We'll have that mirror fixed in no time.
Sooner the better. Control out.
That just may be Loki, the fastest launching ever recorded.
That's not surprising. All of you have been trained to function quickly and efficiently in times of emergency.
Have either of you seen Loki or Jake?
Adrian, do you realize we have a very serious situation on our hands?
Only too well, Commander, but somebody's taken Jake. And I can guess who, because I can't find Loki either. I've looked everywhere for them.
You don't think they could have stowed away, do you?
That's exactly what I do think. You know how Loki hates to be left out.
That boy. Check the Seeker immediately.
Yes, sir. Academy to Seeker. Come in, Paul.
Go ahead, Adrian.
Paul, I think you may have a stowaway on board.
Oh, not Loki again.
Afraid so. You better have Chris take a look.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
And not only that, if Loki is on board, he's got Jake with him.
Oh, that's just about all we need. We're checking. Seeker out.
All right, Loki, I know you're in there. Loki, I'm not going to play games with you. This is serious business.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'll never do anything like this again.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I'm very angry with you, Loki, and I've got good reason to be. I'd take you back if I had time, but I don't. Now, this is an emergency mission. I want that understood.
I understand. I'm sorry.
I don't believe it. Loki, what gets into you?
Curiosity, I guess. Or maybe an overactive imagination.
That's your excuse?
Best I've got.
Peepo, I want you to keep an eye on Cadet Loki.
Is that an order?
It is.
All right, but I'm not a babysitter.
We found Loki, Commander, and you're right. He's got Jake with him.
There's no time to turn back, Chris. You'll have to keep Loki with you. I don't want him exposed to that freezing weather on Alturos.
Roger. Now, how's Tigar making out?
The temperature is dropping rapidly, but it's not at the critical point yet.
Whoever's responsible for this is not going to get off lightly, I can assure you. Do you realize that every bit of vegetation on this planetoid could be destroyed? Do you know what that means in terms of available food supply?
Yes, I do think so, sir.
You think so? Alturas is a pilot project, and if it fails, I don't like to think about the consequences.
Coordinates intersecting.
Activating retro rockets. We're coming in, Chris. I'll drop you off and pick you up after I get Tigar and Professor Bolt.
All right, I'll take Jake and Loki with me. But remember, Loki, you must obey orders. Is that clear?
I promise, Chris.
All right. Stand by for landing. I'm gonna go up on the tower and check it out.
Come on, Jake.
Seeker 1 to Academy Control. Come in, Control.
Academy Control to Seeker. Come in, Seeker.
Commander, I'm on my way. Just dropped off Chris and our two stowaways, and are proceeding to pick up Tigar and the Professor.
You're sure they'll fix the mirror, huh? Here we are stranded on a heaven-forsaken planetoid, and we're freezing to death minute by minute. At least spare me your infantile optimism.
All right, I'm going up. You stay put. That's your first order.
We will, Chris. And be careful. Chris, what happened? Are you all right?
In my leg. I can't move it. I better call the academy and report what's happened.
Where's your collinear?
Here. Oh, we're in luck. It wasn't broken when I fell. It's the only lucky thing that's happened to us today.
Chris, look!
The mirror's tilted down toward the ground. Now all the sun's rays are focused here on specular.
It's getting hot. I mean, really hot. And your leg.
The leg will heal. But if it gets any hotter here, there won't be much anybody can do. Calling Academy Control. This is Chris Gentry. Come in, please.
Yes, Chris, what is it?
There's been an accident. I fell. I must have hit something that controls the vertical alignment.
Are you all right?
There's something wrong with my leg. I can't put any weight on it.
Don't worry, Chris. We'll attend to it as soon as Paul brings you back.
Tell him how hot it's getting.
The mirror's changed position. It's now pointing down here on the ground.
The sun is focused on specular?
Right. It's getting so hot here, the steam coming up from the ground. I don't know how much more of this we can take.
Steady, Chris. Contact Professor Bolt immediately.
You have to be able to deal with this. The mirror is his project.
Precisely.
Control to T-Gar, come in.
How much longer must I endure this torture?
Professor, we need your help.
I'm the one that needs help.
Chris fell while he was refocusing the mirror. Now it's pointed down. It's getting dangerously hot there.
Oh, I would gladly exchange places.
Professor, we need your help to remedy this emergency.
It is a simple procedure. There are 2 lead wires, one on the top and one on the bottom, just to the left of the position switch. Now, switching them should do the trick.
Chris, is there any way you could reach the mirror control? If the lead lines are transposed, the mirror's focus could be shifted.
Impossible. I can't crawl, much less climb. We've got to do something. This heat's getting ferocious.
What about Loki? Could he climb it?
Negative. There's no way for him to get up there.
Jake? Yes, of course. Jake! He could climb the scaffolding.
But how could he?
Adrian's converter experiment. You could pass on Bolt's instructions to Jake.
I don't know that it would work. It didn't work in the lab this morning.
We'll have to make it work. And I believe I know how.
Where's Jake?
I don't know. He was here a minute ago.
All right, you've got to find him, and right away. This heat's stifling. You've got to make it as fast as you can, Loki. We've got to move.
It's Oracle. Jake! Please don't fool around, Jake! We need you! Jake! Jake! Come on out, Jake. I can see you. Come on, Jake. Come down. Come on, Jake. We're in enough trouble already, stowing away and all. Come on, Jake. Come on. Here he is, Chris. He's all yours.
All right, Commander. We've got Jake. You can have Adrian start. And I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Start the mind link. Jake, pick up the message. Climb the tower.
Jake! You can do it!
It's turning, Chris. It worked.
Bravo, Adrian Laura. Well done.
The link was perfect. I could tell I was getting through.
The mirror moved. It's shifting position. I knew he could do it.
Professor, it worked. The space mirror is operating again.
Did you hear that? Oh, here comes the sun. And here comes our ride. Come on, Professor.
Seeker to specular, seeker to specular. Come in, Chris.
Paul, are you on your way?
Well, practically there.
Tigar and the professor?
Oh, they're aboard. They're almost thawed out. I don't know how much more they could have taken.
We'll see you soon.
Analog chicken soup, just like Mother used to make.
You never had a mother, Peebo.
Just a figure of speech. Feeling better, Professor?
I feel terrible. Not bad. It's not bad at all.
I can give you the recipe if you like.
It's very nice of you. It is delicious.
Drink up. There's more where that came from.
You are most thoughtful. Do you have any more of that splendid chicken soup?
In a moment, Professor. Activate retro rocket.
Here they come. Can you walk?
Well, I don't think I'm going to win any prizes at it.
Now then, young man, stowing away is a very serious business. What do you think we ought to do about it?
I guess I deserve whatever's coming to me. But I did help Jake with the mirror. He couldn't have done it without me.
That has been taken into consideration. Loki, you will not leave the academy for the next 14 days.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Are we interrupting, Commander?
Not at all, Chris. Professor, Loki and I were just having a little discussion.
I'm grounded for 2 whole weeks.
Oh. I might reduce that to 1 week if I have your promise of exemplary behavior.
I don't understand it, but I'll do it.
Speaking of being on one's best behavior, before I say goodbye, I believe a slight apology is in order. If it hadn't been for all of you, the project on Alturas would have ended in a disaster. I want to thank you one and all. And goodbye.
Interesting man. Eccentric, but interesting. Now, where's Adrian? She has earned a vote of thanks from all of us.
Well, she's already down in the lab, working on her next project.
Come on, Jake. Let's go see if we can help.
Remember, Loki, exemplary behavior.
What does that mean, Commander?
It means no monkey business.
zip inside comes with plastic slide and fasteners from Whammo.
Are you ready? Because once you bite into a Three Musketeers bar, there's no turning back. It's so light it lifts you to the limit in chocolate taste, with the center ripped like a chocolate cloud and coated in velvet smooth chocolate. Go on, lighten up with Three Musketeers and let your spirits soar.
So, I love sitting down here and reading. I found this magazine, back issue. It's great. It talks about old comics from back in the day. I'm reading stuff about the Marvel magazines. I'm a big fan of the Marvel magazines, the black and white magazines, because they were almost all horror or barbarian related, and they were more for an adult audience, so they're a lot more brutal. So, I love that stuff. So I hope you guys still dig Space Academy. Yet again, had to add a monkey. They loved adding monkeys in the 70s. They had an actual full show, Lancelot Link, which I will never air because I cannot bring myself to doing that. But we're going to keep trucking right along. We're going to go see some Space Amish, as you all like to call it. We're going to do some StarLost. Man, yeah, you're all right, man. This does look like they use sets from Doctor Who and stuff like that, but they didn't. This is a Canadian show made by Fox, not a BBC show, but I can definitely see comparisons, definitely. And now we're starting to get Chekhov because, they had to have a villain, which Harlan Ellison didn't want. And there's just so much stuff. Go look it up, man. I don't want to go find the book where Harlan Ellison talks about StarLost. It's hilarious. But this is StarLost, episode 8. And enjoy.
Giant Earthship Ark, drifting through deep space over 800 years into the far future. Its passengers, the descendants of the last survivors of the dead planet Earth, locked in separate worlds, heading for destruction. Unless 3 young people can save the StarLost.
Someone's been here.
The bodies are gone.
At least their troubles are over. More to the point, who the devil's been here and what are they up to? Well, never mind, just keep a sharp eye. Let's get on with it.
Now, Valerie, you know what we're doing is the best thing, the only thing.
Yes. No. No, Father, I don't know. This is so final. And if we're wrong, we've done this monstrous thing.
Now, I've told you the consequences. We do it my way, or it will happen slowly and terribly, and that's much worse. We have lost everything worth having. We can't go back to Alpha Phi, and even if we could, the place is biodegrading. We both know this is best, don't we?
Yes, Father.
Good. Are you all right?
Yes.
It won't be long. Illegal entry, bridge, circuit room without proper gold security clearance. Illegal entry, bridge, circuit room without proper gold security clearance. Arc, self-destruct system in danger. Gold security personnel report immediately to bridge. Effect instant arrest of all unauthorized personnel.
Somebody's on the bridge. They must have tripped the automatic alarm.
What's the Arch self-destruct system?
I don't know. What it says, I guess.
Well, if somebody's tripped the alarm, that means they know about the bridge.
Gold security personnel report immediately to bridge. Effect instant arrest of all unauthorized personnel.
Bypass the fail-safe system, you'll have to hold the power steady.
I'll hold it.
You can do it. They've built this self-destruct with half a dozen fail-safes. I can get through them.
This is so final, Father. It's why no one's ever supposed to be here without the highest authority.
Where are you going to find that now, unless the mice have admiral rank? Set negative supply 1% of 12 volts.
Negative supply adjusted to within 1% of 12 volts.
That's it. Hold it steady. Damn, I bypassed one of the gates.
Fail-safe mechanism bypassed without gold security clearance. Danger, danger. The fail-safe mechanism bypassed.
They'll hear that everywhere, Father.
The devil's going to hear it. There's no one around. The big thing is I've bypassed the fail-safe circuit.
Fail-safe mechanism bypassed without gold security clearance. Danger, danger. The fail-safe mechanism bypassed.
Watch the voltage level. This is critical.
Reordering negative voltage at 12 volts. Computer readout indicates voltage regulator unserviceable, backup supply automatically connected, voltage reestablished at 12.0 volts.
Got it. Good work. This moment. Everything on this arc, everything within 108 miles and a breadth of 84 depend on whether or not I make a sudden movement with this hand.
Father, please.
No, not yet. Well, we have things to do. Who are you? What are you doing here? This room is restricted.
I could ask you the same questions.
Electronics Technician First Class Richards, Biosphere Alpha Phi. Who the devil are you?
I'm Devin. This is Rachel. This is Garth. We're from Cypress Corners.
Oh, that place.
Oh, you know Cypress Corners?
Yes, enough to stay away from it. Oh, my daughter, Valerie.
I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see anyone, I guess.
I'm glad to see you, too. We haven't found ARC people on the bridge before.
Who was that alarm? About fail-safes. Something about self-destruct.
Oh, I was fiddling with the circuit. Must have set it off, but everything's safe now.
You said you were an electronics technician. You're repairing the bridge?
Yes. Yes, I'm doing what I can.
Could you make a course correction? There's no one in command and the Ark is drifting.
Yeah, you have been catching on since you left home, haven't you?
Then you know about the Ark.
Oh, yes, we've known for years. But Alpha Phi's had problems of its own. Political, social, divided society, internal conflicts.
Well, if you can get the Ark back on course, we'd be glad to help.
Well, all right. This way.
Looks like a spin.
spaceship? It's a projectile to preserve the Ark's logs, the record of our journey from Earth.
The whole plan's ingenious. If anything happens, it fires automatically so the capsule will clear the Ark. The whole thing's automatically programmed from a miniaturized computer keyed to the Ark's astrogation systems to ensure the rocket will aim itself at the nearest planet at any given time. Just loading all this history of the world, memoirs of Earth, languages, literature, theology, etc. Should have been stored away for safety years ago. My daughter Valerie would help, but she's a bit of an invalid. Would appreciate your help. You can help too, young lady.
You can't go through with this, Father.
What's come over you?
Maybe what you said is right, I don't know. I can't judge anymore. But even if what you said made sense in the abstract, I can't accept it when it means the lives of real people.
You're thinking of your friend Court, an Alpha Phi security man.
He only did what he was told.
He shares the blame of all those fools who think the world can survive without the free research of scientists. He only bothered with you because they set him to spy on me. Now, Valerie, don't let concern for that dreadful place we can never go back to divert us. All the biospheres are the same, blissfully ignorant of everything we know is bound to happen.
But shouldn't we have common humanity toward them?
The Ark is done for. All the systems are slowly biodegrading. People will soon begin to die a slow, horrible death from lack of food, oxygen, power. Condemned to the worst kind of torture. We are being humanitarian. To make a quick, sudden end of it for them and not even tell them. Trust me. I am doing the right thing. I know there isn't much room in there, but it'll all fit.
If the projectile is to save the logs and things, what are the rations for?
Well, perhaps in the old days they planned to send a custodian along.
You think we're fools? Why would you load food and water into the projectile if you weren't planning on going on it?
Are you going to give me a hand to repair the guidance system or stand here and play county prosecutor?
Can you really repair the guidance system?
You just come along and watch. Richards! Richards!
Don't! Don't!
Richards!
Hold it. I have a warrant for the arrest of electronics technician Richards. Turn him over to me or you're all under arrest.
You'll have to break the door down first.
Is Valerie with him? Richards! Open up, you're under arrest!
No, Father, don't!
Richards!
Can you hear me? Are you there, Court? The projectile is set to launch. We're already into automatic countdown. As for the Ark, by the time we're cleared of it, automatic firing of hidden atomic charges in all the biospheres will blow it to dust.
Escape rocket countdown set for space launch. Arc self-destruct charges activated for firing. Escape rocket countdown set for space launch. Arc self-destruct charges activated for firing.
can't be that, damn it.
He's insane. Brilliant and insane. That's how we managed to bypass the fail-safe circuits.
We've got to stop it.
It's too late to do anything.
It hasn't exploded yet. Maybe there's still time.
Time? There's just enough time for the projectile to get away. I don't know how long. Could go in a minute.
We've got to try to get through.
In the projectile, Valerie. We're ready to launch. I'm sorry, love. It was the only way.
Stop, Father, please. What you're doing is all wrong.
Say it.
You're misguided, Father. You think what you're doing is good for everyone to save them from misery, but you don't know life aboard this Ark will die. You can't be sure.
It's done. The self-destruct is activated. There it is.
Launch sequence aborted. Launch sequence aborted. Escape craft launch system ignition failure. Launch aborted.
We're not launching, Father. We're staying aboard the Ark after all. We're not going, Father. We're not going.
Valerie. Valerie, listen to me. Now, you must understand. I've already activated the Ark self-destruct, and because I bypassed the fail-safe circuit, it's going to go whether we take off or not. I don't know how much time we have. I never cared as long as we got away ourselves.
But you can stop it, Father. You've got to.
Time capsule sealed can be opened from within only after fail-safe circuits have completed the sequence. May be opened from launch area. May be opened from launch area.
Launch aborted. We're sealed in the projectile.
Self-destruct mechanism is running. I don't know when it'll blow. Get us out of here!
Launch misfire. Circuits cleared. Launch misfire. Circuits cleared.
It won't budge.
It's electrically sealed for launch.
Gotta cut the power.
Wait! Valerie's in there. We cut the power, then we can't get the port open. The life support systems are off. She'll die.
Get us out of here! Hurry!
One option is as bad as the other. We gotta get him out. Open the projectile port.
Launch aborted. Port opening signal sent. Life support systems stopped.
Mr. Richards, you're under arrest.
That kind of mind, I'm surprised you even made it into the security force. Now, I doubt if we can get off the bridge before it blows. Arrested indeed.
Can you stop it?
I don't know. I have broken all the circuits but the self-destruct, and that's in the microscope.
Well, you were smart enough to start the self-destruct. You can stop it.
Pray for time. There it is. Minutes, 30 seconds.
Is there enough time?
15 minutes, you must be an optimist.
Father, we can try.
Know what a microcircuit is? No? Know anything at all?
If you mean about electronics, no.
Well, at least you're honest. You will be coming with me.
Coming where?
How do you expect to repair a microcircuit unless you get inside it? Now, Valerie, you'll have to watch the schematic for us. Now, watch it closely. She has epilepsy. If anything happens, one of you will have to take over.
Circuits 7089 and 6733, Father, right?
Correct. Now, I want to insert an AND gate into the line to permanently inhibit the self-destruct system. And this is how we'll do it. We're going to need these.
I don't get it.
Don't expect you to. Come over here. Now put that on. Now listen carefully. When the rays flow through our bodies will become rigid, sort of semi-conscious. Our bodies remain here throughout, but our minds regenerate in miniature inside the microcircuit. We can't remain in there too long and we'll never get out. Of course, if it blows, it doesn't matter whether we're here or in there. Now, Rachel, watch the time carefully. Give us regular time checks. If the voltage varies, have the computer maintain the correct levels. Valerie will show you.
But I don't know anything about all of this.
Learn, child, fast. All right, send us inside.
Be careful, Father. They're inside. Let's get ready, Rachel. Watch the time. Where are they? There.
Are we really inside the microcircuit?
Well, judge for yourself. This space we're in, you can call it a room if you like, is a fraction of an inch long.
I don't believe it.
No, you don't. You just take a look up there. Lesson number 1. Never make contact with two circuits.
Time to self-destruct. 13 minutes, 12 seconds.
what's happening, Rachel. Devin and Richards are sitting over there, unconscious or semi-conscious, I don't know which. We'll be told that they're not there, they're inside the miniature circuit. Or are they? Is this a game, or is Devin in danger, or what?
I don't know, Garth. We'll just have to trust Richards.
Well, maybe he's telling the truth, I don't know. I've got to find out what's happening. There's got to be a sphere projector around here somewhere.
Do you think you could find it?
Well, I can try. Look, you better stay here just in case. Keep an eye on things. I'll be back as quickly as I can.
All right.
I don't understand any of this. How can I possibly help you?
Just keep quiet and listen. This is going to be harder than I thought. Rachel, give me a time check.
Rachel, time check, please.
I'm sorry, Mr. Richards. There's 9 minutes, 40 seconds left.
How do you communicate? You didn't even shout.
Well, no, because we're really up there. Well, we seem to be here, and I guess we are in a miniaturized way. Like telekinesis. A thought transference.
We talk with our real bodies and hear the same way.
So we hear with our ears out there because we are there.
Can I be of assistance? Can I help you?
Yeah. I want to know how people can be with us in a room and at the same time be inside a miniature circuit.
Man's ability to apply force to distant objects, known as telekinesis, is proven, but exercisable only rarely and by exceptional people. Electronic process merely enhances the inherent natural ability possessed by all. Physical presence within the circuit is actually a convenient visualization of the operable mental forces.
Yeah, but Devin and Richards are semi-conscious. Now, can they recover again? Can they get out all right?
Under electronic enhancement, the conscious mind projects to the target area. It is returnable under normal conditions.
You mean sometimes they're not able to come back?
Even without electronic enhancement, the telekinesis involves traumatic shock to the projecting subject. Ultimate mental damage may occur in the projecting subject.
Are you saying they could get hurt? Injured or something?
Process involves danger. Repeat, process involves danger. For further information, consult neurologists at Central Medical Facility.
Valerie, give me the designation of the junction between circuits 7089 and 6733.
I've got it. Go to your left past the next IC, then turn left. The conductor on your left is the junction.
Watch it. Don't touch anything unless I tell you to. This power may be minuscule when you're real size, but one touch now and... Here it is. Which way to circuit 7089?
Face the conductor and it's to your left.
I need to know the two inputs and the output connection, the minus 12 volt and the common.
All right, I have them. I'll read them off if you need them.
That's all right. I'll let you know when. Now we'll see how much help you're going to be. We have to make 3 connections and break one other. Input 1.
Move away from 7089 4 positions. Connect to parallel position 5 positions away from you.
They're in there trying to restore the failsafe mechanism that was already bypassed. Now, can they actually stop the arc from self-destructing?
The possibility for restoration of failsafe exists, depending upon the facility of the electronic engineer, availability, correct circuit schematics, and sufficient time. Calculation of the probability in any one instance, all things being equal, 1 chance in 53.
Are you saying they can't do it?
Repeat. Probability 1 chance in 53. Further elaboration, mathematical probability.
Well, who are these people? What is Alpha Phi Biosphere anyway?
Name Alpha Phi person or persons.
Richards, electronic technician.
I.A.
Richards, ET Class 1, also former leader, dissolved and defeated the Citizens Party, Administrative Assembly, Alpha Phi.
What happened?
Alpha Phi, former mature political democracy. 2 parties. Control Party elected to form government. Banned Citizens Party. Control Party regards discipline and thought control essential to maintain peace and social order. Citizens Party maintains freedom cannot be preserved by eliminating it. Citizens Party lost.
In there. That's it. All right, now be careful. Rachel, give me a time reading.
8 minutes, 22 seconds.
How is the negative supply?
Holding within a percentage point.
Keep close watch on the reading. Let me know if it varies over 1%. Give me the output conductor.
4 down from input 1. That's 7 positions away from you.
Input 2.
Connect to the 6th position toward the IC behind you.
That one.
Richards, is he all right? Can he be trusted?
Health Record Control, Alpha Phi Biosphere, State Richards, IA, ET Class 1, confined in Correctional Center for his philosophical beliefs, discharged, considered pessimistic and anxiety-ridden.
In that mental state, can he still do what he's trying to do?
Not programmed for value judgments. Consult psychiatrists and or social engineers at a central medical facility.
That's not an answer.
Repeat, not programmed for value judgment. Can I be of assistance?
How much do they have to do?
I don't know. Only my father can tell.
Why did your father set the Ark to destroy itself?
We had a high civilization in Alpha Phi. Gradually, our society became more and more restricted. No one cared about his freedom anymore. It takes effort to be free. The ruling party got more powerful and got all these security people. I'm sorry, Court, but you're one of them. Scientists found themselves more and more isolated. My father was the last of the independents. And then when our environment started to degrade, there was no one left to cut through the politics and do something. My father felt the end was coming, and he wanted to put everyone out of their misery.
It's not that bad, Valerie. We can save it. I know we can. A lot of people say we can.
Your biosphere is not the only one in the Ark. There are dozens of others, and they're not degrading.
Tell that to my father if he'll listen. He's too far gone in his bitterness, Rachel.
There are other biospheres. Why didn't you think of them before you thought of this crazy scheme of yours?
The biospheres you saw, Devon, may be the lucky ones. There are no crew left alive, no propulsion systems. We're drifting off course, and we're going to collide with a Class G solar star. Another name for an optimist is a fool.
And you think blowing us up is any solution? All right, you just listen to me. I may not know as much as you do. But since we've been exploring this Ark, what we have found is amazing. Resources, almost beyond our belief. What we've got to do is organize those resources and find people to apply technology. Your biosphere can be fixed. We've even found and learned that the biosphere is automatically correct. And there's a master control that monitors food, power, water, waste, everything.
You sound like someone who believes in God, the omniscient, omnipresent control of all our lives. Well, I've seen the evils of men, but I've not yet seen God.
Maybe you don't know where to look.
Let's get on with it.
What happened?
I don't know.
Negative supply now 2.3% low. Circuit load exceeding limits. Restore to normal levels immediately.
A short. They shorted something. Father, can you hear me?
Devin, are you all right?
I'm all right. Richards is hurt. He's lying across the conductors.
Wait, Devin. Don't touch him. Don't touch anything. Just wait. Those circuits are live. Which one is he on?
Please hurry, Devin. There's only 7 minutes, 8 seconds left.
He's unconscious. I've got to get to him.
Which conductor is he on?
The ones marked 2 and 3.
Don't touch him. He's on a power conductor. The next conductor is the minus 12 volt line. It's worse than the others. We have to get him out.
Richards, you all right?
Yes. What happened?
You touched the wrong connection.
I think my back.
No, don't try to move. Valerie said that the next conductor is the minus 12 volt line.
Father, can you hear me?
Yes.
That one's live. It's the minus 12 volt line and you're on the common. Please, don't move.
I've got to. We haven't got time.
Tell Devin what to do. He can do it.
She's right. After we rewire the circuit, we'll have more time to get him out.
Give me a voltage reading.
Valerie, what is it?
Valerie?
She's shaking.
It's an attack. Just let her rest. It's up to you now, Rachel.
But I don't know what to do.
Listen to me. I'll talk you through everything. First, can you see the computer readout?
Yes?
The one Valerie was checking?
That's it. Give me the reading.
It says negative supply 2.3% low. Load exceeding limits. Restore to normal level immediately.
2.3% low. It can't be. Check it again.
Oh, she's right. 2.3% low.
I must be loading the circuit. If I blow the supply, the system will automatically bypass this circuit and reroute the sequence through another. And you'll never be able to find it without Valerie. Tell the computer to increase the voltage to within 1% of minus 12 volts.
Increase voltage to within 1% of minus 12 volts.
Voltage increase to within 1% of 12 volts. Power supply operating at overload level. Overload must not be maintained for more than 6 minutes.
We mustn't overload for more than 6 minutes.
Good girl. Give me the time reading.
5 minutes, 10 seconds.
There's nothing we can possibly do in the next 5 minutes that will make any difference.
Tell me what to do.
Say your prayers if that's your inclination. We're finished. Everything the way I planned it. Except we all go up in smoke with everything else.
It's not too late.
Valerie, please.
My father. Is he safe?
Yeah, he's all right.
Please tell me the truth.
He's hurt himself. He can't move.
We have to bring him back, Court, please.
You have to take it easy. You know it takes time to get over those attacks.
We have to bring him back, please.
Valerie wants to bring her father back.
We can't, Garth. There isn't time.
Richard, you listen to me. You got away with pessimism before, but we weren't wrong. You were. Whatever your biosphere is like, we've seen many others that are fine. Now, you were wrong about that. You could be wrong about this. You can fix it.
I can't help you.
Ring up, Garth. He can help.
You really think it's all worth saving?
I know it is!
Rachel, give me a time check.
4 minutes, 15 seconds.
I'm coming in, Devin. You can do it.
I watched Valerie. You ready?
Go ahead, I'll be fine.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. What do I do?
First of all, you gotta be careful. Never step on any two conductors at the same time.
What do you mean?
I'll lead you over to Richards. We've got to get him off of that thing. Now, watch me. Walk exactly as I do and don't touch anything. We got to get him to tell us what to do. You sure you trust him? We have no choice. Now, let's get him off this.
No, wait. We have to make the bypass. Connected to this second connection from the IC.
Where?
Connections on either side of me.
There.
Connected, slow power.
Right.
Oh, wait. Rachel.
Yes?
Give me a time check.
3 minutes, 48 seconds.
They're connected. Now be careful with the next one. It goes on to -12 behind me. Rachel, give me a voltage reading.
Voltage is still within 1%.
Watch it carefully. From now on, you know how to back it off if you have to. Be careful. If you overload the circuit, it will blow.
Gotta get him up.
Oh, wait. Try to lift myself off the circuit.
All right. Now take it easy. Easy.
Rachel, get them out of here.
What for? It's not done yet, is it? We're staying. You can't do it alone.
Don't you argue with me. I can do what has to be done without you. Rachel, get them back.
We go together, or not at all.
You handle two connections and you become an expert. Get back where you belong.
You know something. You're not telling me everything. There's something wrong.
Get back where you belong. There isn't time.
Don't do anything, Rachel.
All right. I have to break one connection. When I do that, we must be out of here fast. Now, please, go back, Devin.
All right, we'll go. You'll be all right?
Yes. Rachel, get them back.
But I don't know how. I haven't seen it done. I can do it, Father.
Valerie? Are you all right?
Yes.
Rachel.
I'm here. Please hurry, Mr. Richards.
When I break this final connection, the self-destruct system will be permanently inhibited. Instruct the computer to maintain inhibition regardless of further orders. Use code 11000010. Instruct computer that no one of gold security remains aboard the Ark.
Yes, please hurry. 50 seconds left.
Let me speak to Valerie.
Yes, Father, I'm here.
Valerie, when I break this last connection, I have to break it with the power on, or everything in the self-destruct system triggers automatically. My baby, I did what I did because I knew I was right. I still think I am. But I want to give you, all of you, another chance. I hope all of you can work things out together. I love you.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Self-destruct system inhibited. Repeat, self-destruct inhibited. Fail-safe mechanisms operating normally. Return to stations.
My father.
You know, I think Richards must have known what would happen when he used that live power line to cut the last connection. Well, I guess he just didn't have any other way of doing it. Yeah, he must have known what it was going to cost him. That's why he ordered us out of there, to protect us from the explosion. He saved our lives, Devin. Maybe the lives of all the people on the Ark. Valerie, your father was a very courageous man. Wish there'd been time to get to know Richards better. He was a brilliant technician. He obviously had a fine mind. He might have been able to help us fix the Ark's navigational system. Too bad we didn't meet him before all this happened.
love it like we do. I know I love mine. I see like I do. I see's got a real fruit taste. Vitamin C too. I see. Drink has such great taste to see. That's why we love to drink high C. High C fruit drink. We love high C.
I'm not gonna lie. I got notes here, and I know my ink pen put a big gob of stuff in there. Big gob of ink, so I cannot read my own writing today, which sucks. So I apologize. So, on that note, we're going to keep trucking right along. We're going to bring you more Tek War. This is the second Tek War movie. All of them came out in 1994. They were all made for TV movies. They were all part of the action pack, which, you know, they added other syndicated shows. So you got this block of hour-long shows. I kept talking to Mark about it, and I was like, man, was it time tracks? Because we're sitting at the gym, we're working out, we're talking about random stupid stuff like this. And he's like, no. He goes, when it on UPN? I was like, I don't remember it being on UPN because we didn't have UPN. So some of the shows that were on UPN were actually aired on the WB channels on days when there wasn't WB shows. So like Saturdays and Sundays and Friday nights we got UPN shows after a CW went off the air or when there was nothing for WB back then. So I'm not even sure because it's not how it aired where I watched it. So we're going to get this. This is Tek War, and this is the Tek Lords. Enjoy.
Kurt Wintergild.
Any calls, Oscar?
One message. Cosmos confirms your 10 a.m. appointment with Walter Bascom. Would you like me to prepare some food?
Nah, I had deli on the way in. What I need right now is a little R&R.
We have several new selections on Interactive 1. Why don't I run through some choices for you?
Oscar, tonight, let us configure to improvise. Must be summer. Bluebells.
Bluebells.
Daisies.
And daisies.
Thought maybe you jilted me for some other guy's fantasy.
And pass up a date with such a handsome, important man.
Not everybody in the department shares your opinion. At least, not about the important part.
You shouldn't underestimate yourself like that. Not when you're on top of such a prominent investigation.
Forget about that. I want to about you?
I'm anything you want me to be. It excites me to hear you talk about your work, the power you have over people. It makes me feel warm all over.
Can you keep a secret? I finally got the goods on Sonny Hikori and the rest of his tech dealing slime.
Really?
Really? I'm gonna sweep those vermin off the streets and into a nice cold freezer. For good.
You have no idea how you excite me.
Hi. Sorry, got hung up.
No problem. Drink?
I'm fine.
Hey, take a glass of caramel malt and one tangerine margarita.
I don't drink those anymore.
Why not? Those are your favorite.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I guess a lot's happened in 4 years. Changing husbands, I can understand.
Come on, Jake. We weren't going to do this.
What a new drink. I mean, did Bennett actually make you choose a new personal drink? I mean, that's pretty sick, Kate.
You know, Jake, you don't have to hate him. He takes care of us. He cares about your son.
Kate, I know you like Bennett's money. I know I didn't make enough money for you as a cop. But Danny needs a real father.
You don't know. You don't have a clue.
I know that he isn't out there on the weekend teaching my son how to pitch a baseball.
Neither were you.
Well, I would now.
Oh, come on, Jake.
Jake, come on, Jake. Jake, me.
You know, Danny's the star of his wrestling team at school. Bennett's the coach. Actually, Bennett was regional middleweight champion when he was at Harvard. But you're right. But Danny doesn't like baseball. It reminds him of you.
He's my son, Kate.
Bennett wants to adopt Danny.
He's my son.
He's been Bennett's son for the last 4 years.
I want to hear this from Danny, okay? I want to see him and I want to hear it from him.
You can't. Listen. You can't love us anymore, Jake.
The holy grail of artificial intelligence isn't reason or logic. It's those aspects of the human experience that we can't reduce to ones and zeros, such as pain, longing, confusion, and love. For want of a better term, the human soul.
Dr. Kittredge.
Yes, Dr. Chen, go ahead.
If a computer can mimic the full range of the human mind, even the irrational subconscious, would it not in fact possess that very soul you describe?
Well, let's put it this way. A machine like that might learn to accept losing at bridge, but it would have a lot more trouble with bowling. There is a serious point. Isolated from the human form, it's unlikely a machine can possess a human soul.
Yet your own research points to some very interesting breakthroughs.
You seem to know a lot about my work.
I find it fascinating.
Well, you should also know that it is entirely theoretical. And I expect it to stay that way for the foreseeable future. I'm sorry to say our satellite time is up. Thank you all for coming. I hope to see you next month.
good in there. You really had him laughing.
I'm sorry she can still get to you.
She made this, you know, during her pottery phase.
Maybe this is a good thing. First time I see you work out your throwing arm since we met.
I don't know, Beth. I feel like I'm still in the freezer.
You're warm. You're alive.
Sands wants to adopt Danny.
We won't let him. I'll be here to help. And Sid, too. Come on, we'll help you do what's best for Danny.
What if what's best for Danny is that I stay out of his life?
You better get that.
Hey, Jake.
Hey, just when I least expect it, I can always count on your smiling, ugly face turning up.
Jake.
You're not smiling.
Someone tried to kill Wintergill.
What? What happened?
Bascom wants to see you priority 1, and he says to bring Beth.
Why me?
Schedule D will resume on level 9.
Less than 24 hours ago, Winter Guild called to arrange an urgent meeting. When he didn't show, I put in a trace. And this is where I found him.
Since when is Bascom cozy with Wintergill?
All he said was that it concerned the Hikori case and an ongoing investigation with the Tek Lords. And he said that the information was for Walter J. Bascom only.
And Bascom said he didn't have a clue, right? What he's holding back on us this time.
Hold on to that skeptical attitude, Jake. It might prove useful. Wintergill obviously didn't trust his own police department, so he held out his hand to me for help.
Well, he had something on Hikori. I'd bet on it. First rule of police work, there are no coincidences. And when there are, they won't pay off.
That's the second rule.
First.
No, second.
I don't care if it's the 14th Amendment. If you're saying that Hikori is behind all this, I want to know for sure.
Why?
Jake, I have my reasons.
May I?
Be my guest.
Communications aperture number 5, now engaging.
Do we know how this was done?
Well, the symptoms are the same as a massive stroke, but there's something disrupting his nervous system on a cellular level. These patterns are like nothing I've ever seen.
The doctors said that it was beyond their scope. I offered them all our resources, but...
Really? I'd like to take a crack at this.
Give Miss Kittredge everything she needs, including access to all the hospital's research files.
Now you know why you're here.
How long do you think this will take?
The question is, how long do I have?
It's a coma. People come out of comas all the time, don't they?
Not like this one. The rate the disease is attacking his autonomic system, Winter Guild will be dead within 24 hours.
Your request for a call to the locker room, Shield and McNair has been approved. You are linked via infrared scan to outgoing line 7-9 Alpha for 180 seconds. Begin now.
Sonny! You said your call wouldn't come through till later.
Yeah. I'm sure you would have liked more time to tidy up.
Just venting a little steam here. I invited a couple of friends over.
Relax, Eddie. You can bring over the whole women's roller hockey league for all I care. As long as you keep on track.
Sonny, should you be talking like that from the tower?
Privileged call to my attorney. I just prearranged for it to forward to you. They listen in, and it's an instant mistrial.
Good. You got all the angles worked. I knew you would, Sonny.
20 seconds remaining.
Shut up and listen, will you, Eddie? I want to make sure the meet's going ahead as planned.
course. I got it all arranged. I booked a room in the free zone at the banquet hall.
And all the lords are gonna be there?
They know it's important. I can handle things, you know.
Bet you can, Eddie.
Call terminated.
Hey, limo, huh? Boy, that is an old classic. Pretty posh.
Yeah. Bennett says he's gonna let me drive it. I don't know, the parking lot or something.
Look at this guy. How you doing?
Dad, come on.
So you're still gonna call me Dad, huh? Well, that's good. Some mom tells me you're a wrestler.
Yeah. Well, it's just the junior team, but Bennett's taught me some pretty cool moves.
Bennett. Like him a lot, don't you?
I guess.
Here, take some breadcrumbs. What? My grandpa used to throw breadcrumbs out just like that. Feed the pigeons.
What are pigeons?
That's exactly what I said. When he was a kid, there was these birds that used to just live in the city.
Get out.
No, I'm serious. No, they used to hide in cracks of buildings and just fly around. If you looked up at the wrong time, oh, you get proof that they were flying overhead, you know?
Oh, Grismo.
If you took some breadcrumbs, you just threw them out there. There'd be hundreds of them, as far as your eye could see.
Wow. You know, Dad, it's funny. When you were around, before you were sent away, I never really did anything like this.
Yeah, no. I guess it's just because there weren't any pigeons around. And I guess I never made the time. Annie, tell me the truth. You really want this adoption?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe you and I can still meet up in the park and, right? Toss a ball around.
Or feed the pigeons.
That's your mom. She probably thinks I kidnapped you.
Jake, is Danny there with you?
Yeah, he's fine.
Jake, I can't hear you.
Kate, you're breaking up.
Jake, can you hear me now? Jake.
I think Bennett get himself a high-res system.
He did. State of the art.
Come on, let's go see what your mom wants.
Jake?
Kate Cardigan?
Who are you?
The keeper of secrets.
Danny Cardigan.
You stay here.
Kate? God, Kate.
Mom!
Wait,
Mom! What's wrong with her, Dad?
It's okay.
Is she gonna be okay?
When's the doctor gonna come talk to us?
Pretty soon. Go ahead, try that again, Sands. Go on, try it again. I'll pin your ears back.
Kate told me you were angry with her about the adoption. What'd you do to her?
What the hell are you talking about?
She was on the vid phone to you. I checked the records. You sent some kind of energy surge down the line.
I was with Danny when it happened.
That is true.
I don't know how you did it, Cardigan. But when I find out, when I get proof, I'm gonna kill you.
I hate to disappoint you, Bennett. But there's nothing left for you to kill.
I can fly in any specialists we need. Just tell me.
If I knew, I would.
What's wrong with her?
Something is attacking her nervous system. Now, if this happened yesterday, I would say this is a unique etiology.
What?
There's a patient here with the exact same symptoms.
Wintergill?
Yes, that's right.
So you do know about this?
Has there been any progress with Wintergill? Anything that might help Kate?
Inspector Wintergill died an hour ago.
I'd like to see her now.
Rough day, huh, sweetheart? Oh, don't get excited, sugar. I wasn't talking to you.
Checking the leads from the cops?
They got nothing. Kate was at her computer going through some personal files. All routine stuff.
He said, what's the one name that keeps showing up in the Wintergill hit?
Same slime ball at the top of a Jay Cardigan non-fan club.
It's Slime Ball Sonny and Corey.
What say we bounce his head off the jailhouse wall? See what leaks out.
Well, you know how to cheer a guy up. I got one question for you.
What's that?
If no coincidences is the second rule of police work, then what the hell is the first?
Danged if I remember.
You have visitors. Move to the center of the room.
Well, there he is. Working up a sweat. Getting nowhere. The story of your life, sonny boy.
Why don't you call the guards? See if you can join me in here.
Oh, I asked them already. Nobody wants to scrape you off the floor after we're done with you.
Go for it.
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, nah. See what you did, Sonny? We're gonna play good cop, bad cop. But 2 minutes in here, you already got my friend riled up, which means I have to be the good cop.
Hey, meat. Maybe you can come back open mic night. Work the room. You know what I'm saying?
I got your meat right here, you cheesy little pussball.
Hey, take it easy, Sid. Look what we're dealing with. Come on.
He's nothing but a little monkey, trapped in a cage. Zapping through the vid lines. That's a meet you. But I'm a pin money.
Hey, I'm in solitary. One phone call a week. No way I whoop a cop from in here.
I'm talking about my wife.
You got the wrong guy.
Is he playing dumb or is he really dumb?
Well, I say a bit of both. Otherwise, he'd recognize an opportunity for a cooperation when he saw one.
I need your cooperation like I need a case of lice. My money guy is working things out for me. Jail or no jail?
Hey, I'm gonna crack this case, Sonny. And whether I help you or whether I hurt you real bad, that's up to you.
The good ones get under your skin, don't they? Felt that way about a couple of my exes. But I didn't do her, Cardigan!
We had him going, but don't hate me for this. O'Curry sounds like he was telling the truth about Kate.
Damn, I was hoping it was just me. Yeah, but he's talking about Wintergill like he knew.
He had Wintergill zapped before he talked to Baskin. So why Kate?
I don't know. I mean, Kate got zapped after she talked to me.
After she saw you in person. Maybe that part was a coincidence.
Yeah. Except, first rule, there are no coincidences.
Second rule. But maybe it was. She's on the phone with you. You assumed it was a check on Danny. Maybe that wasn't why Kate called.
Oh, you know something, partner? I'd love to hear that from her mouth.
We crack Wintergill. Maybe we'll get an antidote to this thing.
Wintergill's apartment is scheduled for the evidence boys tomorrow. Means we could get there first.
Why, Mr. J. Cardigan. Sounds to me like you're trying to flout authority yet again.
Flout?
Yeah, to scorn, show open contemptuousness.
What'd you do, buy yourself one of those vocabulary power interactives or something?
Yeah, and what if I did?
Hey, nothing. Nothing at all. Right, so we'll get off the next ramp, and we'll go flout.
Yes, indeed, let's float.
You keep lookout. Hey, where's the hand plate?
Lots changed in the last 4 years. They've got retinal scanners on these new models, new technology.
Oh, yeah? Here's some old technology.
Security breach.
I tried to tell you.
Authorities have been notified. Security breach.
This should save us some time.
Somebody beat us to it. Here they're looking for the same thing.
Central processing unit for Wintergill's computer. No, the cops have already wiped his memory.
Beth running analysis.
I wonder where a certified paranoid like Wintergill would stash his secret files.
Hey, Sid, what's wrong with this picture?
Well, for starters, it's not facing the tube. That's all those things are good for.
Wintergill on an exercise bike?
See, you're right. Wintergill's idea of a workout is lifting heavy nachos. If that's a workout cycle, I'm a prima ballerina.
Looks more like a code. You see?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's normal for appliances. It's locked. Come on. Come on! Oh, man, this is hot! Get out! Oh. Come on. Oh! Whoa, I like barbecue, but not this much! Yeah!
That wasn't so bad.
Conflagration.
Huh?
The computer has tried over 1 billion combinations to try and decode the exocycle chip. Still no luck. You weren't kidding when you said Wintergill was paranoid.
Kurt, what are you trying to tell us?
We'll find out in time.
What about the central processor from his computer?
I'm running a program that we developed at the Institute. The residual ghosts that we see here, it's actually data that was never completely erased.
What kind of data?
It looks like the last time he used his computer was for a virtual reality game. Center, can we enhance this? Dr. Chen.
What the hell was that?
A computer virus, and a very powerful one. Dr. Chen's image was a visual manifestation of the virus.
Who is Dr. Chen?
I saved your program. I think we've got a good enough record of the virus to run an analysis.
If this is the last thing the Winter Guild saw, then maybe it'll give us a clue to what happened to Kate. Will you talk to me, Beth?
It may be a lead. Look, I'm not going to move any faster with you looking over my shoulder.
Beth!
Go home, Jake.
Come on, let's let the ladies work, man.
Yeah, right.
Jake, I can't hear you.
Kate, you're breaking up.
Jake, can you hear me now? Jake, is Danny there with you?
Yeah, he's fine.
Jake, I can't hear you.
Kate, you're breaking up.
Jake, can you hear me now? Jake, is Danny there with you?
Yeah, he's fine.
Jake, I can't hear you. Jake, is Danny there with you?
Don't shoot. Just documents. Documents.
I so much as breathe on this trigger. They have to bag your body parts.
You, Jake Cardigan?
Who wants to know?
Documents. I get 10 credits extra if I get it directly in your hand. Count Superior Court for adoption proceedings on Daniel Cardigan.
I see the lip is healed, Jake. I assume that incident won't get in the way of these proceedings?
What, did you accuse me of killing my ex-wife would affect my judgment on you adopting my son?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Fred Shields, Jim McNair.
Shields? McNair, same law firm that represents Sonny Okori.
Well, that's our criminal division. There are 200 attorneys at Shield and McNair, Jake.
And yet you can spare the time to handle an adoption case. Must be pretty important.
It is.
Now, you said that your attorney was from Dunwald and Fink. I don't believe I'm familiar with them, Jake.
Well, I wouldn't think you would be, Jim. But the way I feel about it is, less time I have to spend with real attorneys, better off I am.
Hello, Mr. Cardigan.
Yeah, this is a joke.
In Re Sans Adoptions Proceedings, subject Daniel Cardigan, I represent Jacob Cardigan. And whom do I have the pleasure of facing across the table?
Oh, sorry. This is Fred. Fred and Jim. That's Shields and McNair. Afraid you won't be able to tell them apart.
So, Fred, Jim, let's wrap this up and I'll see you on the golf course.
Well, this is all pretty cut and dried. If there's not contest, we'll all just sign on the dotted line.
Right.
Jake, unless your former wife is capable of signing those papers too, I'm afraid I can't let you go ahead with this.
But, Prudence, I told you before, I'm not contesting.
Mr. Cardigan can sign for both parents.
Normally correct. But your attorneys had the codicils drawn up so that Mr. Cardigan could not intercede in any of Kate's legal affairs. Kate herself signed the codicils, so they can't be redrawn without her signature.
This is ridiculous.
Just tell me what this means.
It means you shut that thing off.
Bennett, we'll go over all this later, okay?
Mr. Cardigan, what it means is that you are Danny's sole legal guardian until Kate comes out of her coma. Of course, with your permission, the boy could continue to live at his mother's residence, in which case Mr. Sands...
So what you're saying is that I've got to figure out how to save Kate in order to help you take Danny away from me. Oh, well. Well, pleasure.
Whoever behind this is no amateur.
Have we gotten anywhere with the Dr. Chen lead?
Yeah. Hong Kong confirms that the real Dr. Chen is a retired 80-year-old professor living in Kowloon.
Pull up Sonny and Corey's files and see if there's anything there. Wife, mistress, relative.
Sonny Corey's family was wiped out during a triad turf war when he was 11. The only other survivor is a twin sister, but nothing on her in the last 20 years.
So you're 11 years old. Your family's dead. What do? Go live with a relative or something?
No. The files indicate Sonny attended a local orphanage run by Our Lady of the Good Shepherd. It's a convent. Here's a photo from the files.
Put the mystery face next to the kid. Now age up the kid a little bit.
Nice work.
I will never forget the day they arrived at our school. Two very frightened children. And even then, there was something very unusual about their relationship.
Yeah, there's not much in Sonny's life that isn't unusual.
Sonny was very protective of her. He didn't want anyone to know that they were related, in case the people who murdered their parents found him.
Yeah, that's why she didn't show up in Centra's files.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
But that wasn't the strange part. It was Tora. Now, I remember there was this boy about Sonny's age. He had this bright green ball that Tora wanted. Sonny took the ball away, but that wasn't good enough. She made him pin the boy down while she cut up the ball and stuffed pieces of it into his mouth.
Nice. Wonder where she is now. She ever keep in touch?
I'm good, but I am not that good.
She died?
No, it was Sonny that we prayed for every day when it should have been her. She was killed more than a year ago in a boating accident.
And you're sure that she's dead?
Young man, I may have let down her soul, but I did not mistake her body. All of the sisters went to the funeral. It was an open casket. Tora Hokori is definitely dead.
Tora's vault is right here where it's supposed to be. Vault 3691, Riverview Cryo Retention Center. This is odd. Seems the vault is maintained by Kimatsu Corporation, listing as its president Tora Yamamoto. It's AKA Hokori.
Tora has a gravesite. But she travels through the Matrix, zapping people. And she's the head of her own corporation.
Yeah, she gets around for a dead lady.
What does Komatsu do besides holding them grave sites?
It's a pretty tangled web. Lots of sub-shells and dummy shells. Hold on. This one's pretty live.
What is it?
Intervi defense. It's short for internal virus. They specialize in protecting LCNs from IV. Tora's CEO there, too.
You know, this isn't a stock exchange, John. Translate that into English for me, please.
LCN means large-scale computer network, not unlike the Matrix.
And why don't they call it LSCN?
Don't push it.
You know all about this stuff.
The Matrix has virus protection, as do all computer networks. Some work better than others.
Well, Wintergild's virtual reality program, that was a computer virus that was carried by Tora's image. Maybe it infects people, too.
Computer virus that breaks down the human mind, I don't know, Jake. It's been tried, no one has succeeded.
To your knowledge.
If there's something going on out there that I don't know about, I think I'd know about it.
Intervi sold off all its assets. There's one employee left on the payroll, lead programmer. Name's unlisted, but I've tracked a recurring monthly financial transaction to a local address.
Take Sid with you.
I'll be all right.
I'm disturbed as to how secretive our Mr. Cardigan can be.
Intervi.
What?
The Hokori sent me.
Oh, hey, listen, man. I did everything they said. Come on, you can't send me back.
I'm through with you. He's tweaking.
The virus. Oh, no. No. You're just trying to get out of your end of the bargain.
Whoa there, buddy. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. It's an antique.
And real bullets. And I'll use them if I have to.
All right, listen. My name is Jake Cardigan. I'm a private investigator. All right? Please, I need your help with the virus.
No more. I should have stuck with machines.
Yeah, but you made it work on people.
Hey. Who are you? Ow.
Somebody who knows what one of these things can do.
Hey, Drake, for crying out loud, where you been?
Yeah, I found the guy that invented the virus.
You're kidding. Bring him in. I'll squeeze the antidote out of him.
He's gone. Kinda zapped me. The old-fashioned way, sorta. I think I know how we can find him.
I don't believe you spent 4 years in this hellhole.
At least you don't put on any weight.
Chesterton Gordon, LC 1174337. 7-year sentence for first-degree cybernetic sabotage.
Yeah, it's him, all right.
And if you saw him, then he's not here.
Maybe I saw Sam.
Authorization confirmed. Initiating reanimation procedure.
You're right. You saw Sim.
How long before we can talk to him?
4 to 6 hours for full cognition.
Any way to speed that along a little bit?
Yeah, you got a hibachi or something?
If you wait here, you can see him as soon as he's fully cognitive. There's been a mistake.
Tora. What do you mean mistake? Taking chicken out of the vacuum box when you want fish that night, that's a mistake. Switching a dead body for a live one.
Whatever you want to call it.
I call it a complete screw-up.
Someone cracked our nexus, and they programmed his release, and then they inserted a program that fed in Chesterton's vital signs. As long as there was a body still in the pod, the computer didn't detect the switch.
Fit phone off. At least we know who Kare is controlling Chesterton. He's the only one who had access to Toro's body.
That's not all we know.
Wintergale's code.
Looks like some kind of calendar.
You sly, methodical dog, you. He traced every move the Tek Lords made in the last month.
If they sneezed, looks like he knew about it. That would have blown the lid off Okari's empire.
He died to make sure that didn't get into the wrong hands. Which could have been anybody at the department. He didn't know who to trust.
Well, we can't sit on this, so we have to keep it to ourselves. Beth, some of these entries have question marks, like he had advance information. How far ahead did he plot it?
It looks like he knew their meetings throughout this month. And there's an entry for today.
Let's see it.
The banquet room. That's a place in the free zone. Must be quite a gathering.
You two look like you could use a good meal.
Hey, man, no, not you guys again. Hey, lay off! Lay off! I said leave me alone! What are you doing?
Sir, it's an all-star card. There's Jack and Chew's. Eddie Hermosillo. Yay! Sonny's heir apparent. Oh, here goes nothing.
Welcome, everybody, to the $1 Billion Southern Region Roundtable. Everyone here is a top seller, meaning that you have hooked more people on tech than anyone else in the 5-state area. No more dreary lives, no more dealing with reality.
Man, look at the way you walk. There's no way they'll buy you as Mambutu.
Watch your mouth, my brother.
Let's see you put a little life into that walk, man. Your hands.
Okay, I'll keep them in my pockets. Ask him, can you read me?
Sorry, I thought I was tuned into the Funky Jake and Sydney show.
Honey, just make sure you get it down. The DA will have a field day with Dan-Lo.
If everybody could take their seats now. And back there, Hans, Tommy.
Sid, don't move. Centra, zoom in on Sid.
Come on, guys. There'll be plenty to eat for dinner.
Jake, his mask is ripped.
Come on, you guys.
Hey, Sid, remember that time in Hindu Town with the bad curry?
Gotcha.
As you all know, due to circumstances beyond his control, one of our esteemed members cannot be with us this evening. Sonny, this is to you.
May you rot in hell.
All right. Cheers.
You look familiar.
I'm the one who served you the soup. Perhaps you like the salad.
I never forget a face I don't like. And I don't like this face. Get Mr. Funny Man out of here. Don't worry. It'll come back to me.
Now, for the real business at hand, dividing up Sonny's turf. What the hell?
Relax, my friends. Only a hologram. Nothing to be afraid of.
You're supposed to be in prison.
This is a little program I worked up a while ago in case I couldn't join you in the flesh.
We don't need this garbage, the switch.
And don't bother trying to turn me off. You see, I have remote access to all the wiring in this building, something I'm sure Eddie never thought of.
Find the circuit box.
While you gents and ladies squabble over my empire, I've lined up enough Deutschmarks, pesos, and yen to buy and sell all of you. From someone who shares my vision of the future. The most powerful computer virus ever witnessed is about to be unleashed into the internet. Soon, it will begin reproducing itself with the capacity to attack anyone in the Matrix without mercy. The world government will be forced to meet all our demands in exchange for the antidote.
Sonny's out of commission. There's no way that he can run this organization.
But I can.
It's just another hologram. She's dead. She can't be here.
You're right. I'm not here. I'm everywhere.
Soon Sonny and I will lead you, side by side. You are disloyal, Eddie Hermosello. You and your friends tried to kill my brother. I was on the boat that night. But Sonny.
Shut down the Matrix.
It's not that simple. Everything goes. Power, communications, police.
Look, Torres gonna unleash all hell in the internet. Do it now.
Get the Haskell.
I saw the bomb explode, Eddie. My last conscious moment as a human. You should have used a bigger bomb, Eddie.
Sounds like you're missing a terrific party. Maybe you should go check it out. About time.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just come back to me. Sid Gomez, and this must be his buddy Cardigan. I heard they thought you misguided piece of...
Just remember the first rule of police work. And the bad guys behind you. What I want to do, I want to check Chesterton's outgoing calls. I want to see who he called just after he jolted me. I mean, he's number one, and we lost him. Tap into a local data file if you can.
Our best bet is still the Matrix. We'll be booted back up in 6 minutes.
What, booted back up? What, are you crazy?
No, she's just following orders.
Well, the internet will be shut down by now anyway.
I don't think so. Commissioner Haskell wants more proof that there's a threat to internet.
Because you told him to say that. Now, how many people have to fry before you pull the plug?
You're pretty cocksure for someone who spent 4 years impersonating an ice cube.
Cold hands, warm heart. What's your excuse?
If the Matrix shuts down, so does the city. And then the entire country follows. And if the country shuts down, the whole global financial network collapses, and then I'm in serious trouble.
Well, I'm glad to see you got the world's best interest at heart.
As Cosmos goes, so does the world. I want the Matrix up and running, end of story.
Jake, you gotta get over
this. Did he tell you to tag along? Because where I'm going, I don't need anybody who's got to report back to the boss.
You need to chill.
If we're gonna be partners, I gotta trust you. Now what's Bascom up to?
Look, I told you.
Hey, Corey's talking about his money, people that see his vision. Bascom wants to keep the Matrix up. Tell me why, Sid.
I got the same dad as you. You know that.
What the hell is going on?
I'm on your side. You better believe that, because right now, me and Beth are the only friends you've got.
I'm sorry.
Don't even explain. Just tell me where we're going and who we're going to do it to.
Corey's people got to know by now that I found Chesterton. That could work to our advantage. I was thinking the other night about the day that Danny was born. Oh, you wanted to kill me. You're not taking off from work. I'm still paying off them traffic tickets. All those stunts I pulled on the way to the airport. Just like me. Yeah, just like me, get you madder than hell and then show up at the last possible moment. Boy, when I saw you, our son, we'd be okay forever. I really need you, Kate. Hey. Hey, how long you been standing there?
No, not long. Just walked in.
Bennett just got in on the supersonic from Stuttgart.
Code blue. Doctor on call to infirmary. Code blue.
Remove his restraints. No. Remove them! Damn it, I don't want this man dying on the table!
Patient Hikari, initial S. Records indicate history of inflamed ulcers.
Hurts bad. Must be the food here.
Ah! Get more closer! No, this may be a tad uncomfortable.
So I've heard.
You know your plaza's always welcome here, Jacobo, but I don't see why you don't get your pals at Cosmos to do your grub work for you.
The guy I'm looking for, I haven't decided yet whether I want to ask him to know where he is.
Oh, and what makes you think this guy is gonna let you find him?
He probably won't, but by me looking for him, that's gonna bring out the bad guys and girls.
With bait like that, Tora's gonna jump right down your throat.
Tora? That would be the queen of the virus?
One and the same. Nice girl. She puts a lot of energy into her work.
No. Of course, if you're afraid...
Fear is the wise man's wake-up call. Lets you know when you're in over your head. Now let me tell you something.
Hold on. You know, we could maybe slam a lock on this thing and jam it back to its root.
Count on it, buddy.
Okay. Let's do it.
Here we go.
It's okay, partner. There's no tech chip in there. The only thing that can fry your brain now is Tora.
When you get up to the virus, you throw your net.
Me? I throw the net?
Well, you're the one who's going to get closest to her. Unless you're scared.
Hey, damn right I'm scared.
You're scared. I'm the one who's flying half blind. Launch!
You the courier? You got my money?
Yes. And then some.
Hey! Honey! Hey! I thought you was in solitary.
What can I say? I got lonely. Sit, Chesterton. You're making me nervous.
Hey, look, I did everything you asked me to.
Yes. Yes, you did. Your virus is quite a little rascal, Gordon. I just wanted to thank you in person.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
But there's little matter of your visit from that ex-cop Cardigan.
Well, that's no big deal. I took care of him.
Very persistent man, Cardigan. It concerns me that you're the only person alive who could help him stop the virus.
I could get lost again. You know I can do that.
Yes, I know.
What's this?
Something to help you get lost. Now, I want you to try very hard not to move at all. Because if you do, that will send 1,000 volts right into your heart. Shh. Very still.
you got?
I've pulled up the coding for 30 of the most potent computer viruses that we know of. Cross-check might give us some idea of the common variables.
The old needle in the haystack approach. It's better than anything I've tried. Okay, set to download.
Hello, Dr. Kittredge. My powers have grown. I can override your computer with no more than a thought. You have nothing to fear. We're both scientists after all.
What do you want?
It's what you want. The antidote to the virus. That would be your escort arriving. You will come to me. Then all your questions will be answered.
What if I refuse?
Kit Cardigan didn't get as full a dose as Wintergill did through his goggles. But this won't drag on much longer. Either you help me, or I'm quite confident she'll be dead before the day is over. I must go.
It's too quiet. I can feel it. Something's coming.
It's her.
Going turbo. 500 terabytes, full bandwidth. All right, now we're getting some action.
Great. We've put up maximum buffers to secure the Nexus. Marauders hit that, it's like slamming into the Great Wall without a helmet on.
It's Dodge City up here.
I'm on your wing, cowgirl. Multiple balls. Clear ball.
Don't get burned wide. There's powerful code in this sector. It could be the source.
I see it. Pull me in.
All right, Jake. Get ready.
Steady. Steady, not too soon. Get your net ready. Steady.
I got it.
Okay, now!
Right over the plate! Yeah!
I can't hold it much longer.
Stay with it. We got a trap.
Tor's too strong.
Not much longer. Stay with it.
I'm losing it! Talk to me, buddy. You okay? Come on. Talk to me.
Clears your sinuses. I would recommend it.
Jake, there's a call for you. Urgent.
Jake, you didn't answer your vid phone.
What did Bascom tell you to track me?
Jake, listen to me. I was just on the vid phone with Beth. There was a surge and the connection blotted out.
Well, couldn't you reconnect it?
She was already gone. But the energy signature on the surge, it matches the one we have of Tora.
She was there with Beth?
That's not the worst of it. Jake, Sonny Hakori escaped from prison.
When?
2 hours ago. They found the prison doctor and a guard in a coma. 2 more with their necks broken.
Hey! Far be it from me to mention the subject of plans. Beth! Nothing here.
She must have ducked off or something.
No, she wouldn't have done that. Now with the clock ticking away on the virus. The hell would Tora want with Beth?
Tora wasn't the only person here.
I've seen these before. Hakori used to use them. Beth, he said. What was the last call that he made right before Hakori killed him?
Cosmos. Bascom's direct line.
Bascom's personal data files. What are you back on tech, Jake?
because there's absolutely no way that I am sending my jocks back into Torrance Playground.
Maybe Chesterton was calling Bascom for help.
That's a lot of maybes, Sid. But it's not going to help us save Kate and Beth.
Do what the man says.
No, it can't happen, amigo.
It can.
No.
We jump in and out like a jackrabbit on Nitro. She can't find us. Give me a 50 nanosecond window to pull his file out.
Okay, children, start her up.
All right. Cardigan, let's go. This time it's really gonna cost you.
How much?
It's gonna be 5,000.
Let's go. 5,000.
Yep.
He's got serious security on this.
I want to compare the history of Bascom's financial transactions with the data I gave you on Sonny and Corey. I want to see if there's any overlap.
Okay, I'm going in.
Look at this.
They were doing business?
Oh, dude, that's what you're scaring. You've been doing too much tech. Sonny made a run on Bascom's holdings 3 times. Looks like he used insider information. Cited, but never so much as a fine.
So he screwed Bascom over?
Oh, yeah. Then he used his juice to dodge the rep.
And now Bascom won't give in to Hokuri's games.
Okay, so it wasn't Bascom. But we know that Hokuri's got a money man.
Yeah, plenty of them around.
Yeah, but this is no garden variety. This is somebody with global bucks. I mean, somebody who shared Sonny's vision. Global. Deutschmarks. Stuttgart. Try Bennett's answer.
Jake.
Come on, I mean, they could have met through the attorneys. Think about it. It's the only connection we've got with Kate.
I can take it off Cosmos databanks.
Europe, Mexico, Japan. Hokuri and Sands had mutual transactions in over 24 different markets.
Deutschmarks and pesos and yen.
Oh my.
And second rule.
No coincidence.
No coincidences. Central, use your hospital access. See what number Bennett Sands gave out for updates on Kate.
Sure, but...
No, just do it. I need it now.
You think Kate found out about Sam's connection with Hokuri?
Yeah, I think that's why she called me. I don't think she was really looking for Danny. I think she just wanted to see if he was there so that he didn't hear it.
Jake, I've got it.
Sands here. Mr. Sands, you asked me to call you the moment there was any change. I think you better get over here right away. I'm leaving right now.
Jake, I think it worked.
After the explosion on the boat, the one intended for my brother, it was brought to a team of surgeons and cybernetic specialists. They transferred my dying brain into this computer, designed for one purpose: my immortality.
That's impossible.
I stand before you as living proof. My mind lives in the computer with the power to reach out anywhere in the Matrix at the speed of light.
But only as a hologram.
Now I want more. You were right, Doctor. Without the human form, there can be no soul. You have surpassed even your father in the field of artificial intelligence. I want you to turn this sim into a living, breathing receptacle for my consciousness. Then I'll give you the antidote to the virus.
We need the How much you love her, huh, Bennett? Enough to let her die so you can stay in business with Hokuri? Sorry, this isn't Pee-wee wrestling. Just tell me where Sonny is, and then we'll turn you over to the cops.
You're crazy. The freezer has done something to your brain.
Couldn't make enough credits the legal way, huh? You had to go in business with a slime ball like Hokuri's?
He came to me for financing. He said we could own the Matrix.
And you sacrificed Kate for that?
I didn't know.
I'm gonna count to 3.
Then you gotta tell me where Corey is. 1, he'll kill me. 2,
there's an old generating station out in the zone. One of my companies owns it.
3.
You know, you don't have to come with me if you don't want to.
There's a kid that's gonna need a full-time dad when this is over. I wanna make sure he has one. Don't say anything, man. It's just gonna cost you.
Jake, I want the police ready to back you up.
No, the cop's priority is to bring Sonny in, to bring him in alive. And I can't promise any of that if I'm going to save Kate and Beth. I want your word.
And you're going to trust me to keep it?
Yes, I am.
Then you have it.
Thank you.
Got the schematics?
Yeah. It's from the turn of the century, back when power was delivered by cable. So it's got a full underground conduit.
All right. We'll try to keep our frequency open as long as we can.
Got it.
Let's do it.
The tricky part is the interface. The android central processor is a network of synthetic ganglia. It's much closer to human brain than a computer.
I knew you were brilliant. We would have been interesting collaborators.
You said if I helped you.
Oh, the antidote. It's here, inside the computer. Only I control it.
And after I bring your android body to life, how do I get it then?
What's that, Beth? You're not talking about getting the antidote for the virus, are you?
Sonny, why don't you go outside and check on the perimeter security? You're disrupting us.
Don't touch that.
My dear, if you think you're walking out of here with the antidote, you've been sniffing McFurious.
Your sister and I have a deal.
Not for the antidote! With the virus working only for us, we own the world. You and me.
I can't own what I can't feel.
Call him off, Tora. I'm your only chance to ever feel human again, and if our deal doesn't stand, I'm quitting right now.
I've encoded the antidote on that chip. As long as I'm inside the computer, an energy shield will remain around the chip, and it cannot be removed. When my android body comes to life, it will be yours. Continue, Doctor.
They've reached the generating station. We've lost contact. Tora's put out a frequency damping field.
They're on their own.
Did I happen to mention that the first word on my vocabulary power disc was acrophobia?
What, you afraid of heights? And don't look down.
If I look up, I'll trip.
Well, then don't look up. Just close your eyes and pray.
Your reflexes are slow, Cardigan. Just like Chesterton. When he tried to call you for help.
I've adjusted the neural net as close as I can without a test.
This is the test, and you better pray for its success. Now start the process.
Powering up the interface.
Make me live.
The computer's protected programming. I had to override it to get into the matrix, and now it's causing an energy backlash.
I feel pain. I can feel.
I can't control the overload. The chip is gonna burn up in there. Tora, get me the chip. Jake, the chip, the computer.
We gotta shut this thing down.
I can't. It's still under computer control.
I'm alive, Sonny.
Tora! Kill him!
I'm human. I can die. Hold me, Sonny.
Because you're dreaming, Tora. He's not going anywhere until I get my hands on that chip.
The android's energy core is damaged.
No!
The interface is built into another surge.
We'll be together again, Sonny.
I can't control it.
You've got to go back into the Matrix!
No! I'm not going back. I am where I want to be.
Sonny doesn't care if you're human or not, Tora. He'd like you just fine the way you were, locked up in the Matrix. The ravings of a tech-suffered brain! Okay, you want to talk about feelings? How about hate? He's felt for you for a long time, only you didn't know it.
You can't come between me and my sister!
So it's bothered me. When you sent her on that boat in your place, Eddie Hermosillo only knew what you told him. So if he thought you were on that boat, it's because you wanted him to.
Tora, let's get out of here.
What are you saying?
I'm saying your brother sent you on that ship as a decoy.
No.
He used you, Tora, and he's still using you. If you had any human soul, you'd know that.
Tell him that's not true, Sonny.
Tora, get the chip!
You want me to stay on the boat? How could you have done that? I loved you.
Take the chip.
I loved you.
Take it. Let's get out of here.
Why?
There's no other way.
Sonny, go!
Excuse me, Kate Cardigan in room number 2, is she available?
She wants to talk to you.
You look great.
You're a lousy liar.
Better than expected.
That's not saying much. Your expectations of me have been hovering at ground zero lately.
You're just a little below ground zero. If you really want to know the truth.
Yeah, just about the way I've been feeling about you lately. But I don't hate you anymore.
Well, I'm glad to see the progress. So where do I stand now?
I don't know. Maybe in a neutral corner?
Well, okay. I guess that brings us down to Danny. Well, he still needs a father.
More than ever.
Well, I'm not letting go, Kate. I don't want to let go.
I know, neither do I.
So then what do we do? What do you say we hop over the park? Feed some pigeons.
But I thought you said there weren't any pigeons around.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Well, there's always hope.
I know what they mean. I'm walking in the wasteland with a ghost in the machine. There's a simulated sunset and starlight in my eyes. The skies are filled with miracles, and half of them are lies. Are you real or not? It's a fine line. Are you ready or not for the light of day? Are you real or not? These are strange times, and I don't want to live this way. When you wake up from a nightmare, and it's worse when you're awake, and there's no one you can turn to, and there's nothing you can take. You better ask yourself, are you real or not? It's a fine line. Are you ready or not? These are strange times, and I don't want to live this way.
Alright, I hope you guys dug Tek Lords, Tek War / Tek Lords, the made-for-TV movie. Because, you know, I did. I watched the crap out of these, and I love the comic. I like the TV series. I just could not get into the books. I read like the first 2 and just sort of dropped off. I'm not gonna lie. I just couldn't get into them. There's other books like that, like the Farscape books I couldn't get into, Stargate books I couldn't get into. Loved the TV series, read the comics, couldn't get into the TV series, or the TV series, the book series. Then there's other ones where I love the books and didn't like the series. So, I know, weird, right? So, alright. We're going to call it a day, guys. Like I said, Captain's got a lot going on. Actually, for anybody who was going to go to Haunted Screams Expo, the Captain had to drop out. I am literally too busy. I am in pre-production on my movie, so this is taking up a lot of my time. I don't have anything ready for the con, so I just kind of had to make decisions, and that was the decision that had to go. I have other cons that I'm probably going to have to bail on just because I am way too busy. I like to stay busy, not going to lie. I love staying busy. Keeps the brain going. So, always got a lot going on here, guys. So, no vinyl talk today. It's literally, I didn't get any new vinyl this week. So, and I didn't want to break out any old stuff right now. So, yeah. But I want to say thank you to all you guys watching. I appreciate the hell out of it. I love seeing you guys here on Friday nights. Even when I can't be here, I pop on for a minute and just see all you guys talking, and it warms my heart. So as I'm squeezing this stress ball. So I want to say thank you guys. Thank you all. I'm going to put you can contact me through the store or through my Facebook page. Autumn, your email address is missing. I can't find it. If you could send it to me again, I would appreciate it so I can get your book out this week. I am currently trying to find some cool stuff because I want to just give more stuff away, man. I love giving away stuff. So I love giving back to you guys. I really, really do. You guys have given me a lot, and you guys are so much fun. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to end the show. I'm going to say my normal stuff, which is, watch Group Therapy TV every Monday, 12 noon Eastern. Got a lot of really cool people coming up. I'm looking to do another show, so we're going to have a metal shop with me and Hawk. With Hawk and I, as I use proper English. Sci Fridays, you're watching it right now. Saturday morning serials, y'all watch that. We know you do. So, and thank you for watching that. So I'm going to say take care, and I'll see you all there. And I got something cool after these credits, so hang in there and watch it. I'm giving you a bonus tonight. So all you guys go to the Discord, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Actually, more than a little bit longer, but like a little over an hour longer. So enjoy. Captain out. Bye.